Hi Libra, welcome to your April 2019 general tarot reading. It's raining here, so just shuffling the cards. Okay. The heart of the matter is the Hierophant. This is a card of conforming to tradition. It can be marriage. It can be anything spiritually based. It's connected to the sign of Taurus. Yeah, he even has crosses on his, it's a clergy figure. And so this can be a situation where perhaps you're thinking about marriage. We have in the past position the Nine of Cups. So this is the wish fulfillment card. So you may be feeling like something that you have wanted has come true. The other thing that the Hierophant, I always think of like corporate type of job where there is like a hierarchy and an environment that you have to kind of fit into that culture. And that may have been the kind of job that you were looking for, and you're very happy about that because that was a relationship that is leading to marriage, the traditional kind of marriage. Libra, it's funny because Libra rules the 7th house, which can be committed partnership, marriage. But there's a very strong emphasis on tradition with this Hierophant card. So it's definitely something that's connected to the traditional way of living and, those kinds of values. And the higher message is the Two of Pentacles, which is, this is the spiritual message, and it is about trying to keep, juggling. I wonder if this one is actually, this is like a juggler. Sometimes this card, though, it's funny. I notice now that the Rider-Waite deck also has this with the, you see the ocean in the background. So that is one of the interpretations of the Two of Pentacles is like a job which is overseas. And so what it could be is that you're having something that you want, and it's allowing you, maybe you're also getting married, but you have a job offer that's overseas. And with the higher message being this Two of Pentacles, if that has been something that you have been deliberating about, you don't want to neglect this blessing that you've been given, which might be a great career move, because you're so focused on your relationship. And maybe like if you have already gotten married, you want to nurture this relationship, and you're afraid it's so new that if you leave, that it's going to threaten the relationship. What crosses you is the Empress card. So this, to me, this is like a shameless hussy in the challenging position. So maybe you're afraid of your partner cheating on you if you are working far away. And if that makes any sense to you whatsoever, if any of these cards kind of hint at that for you in your particular life, just remember that it doesn't have anything to do with that. If somebody is really committed to you, you could be 1,000 miles away, and that's not going to make much difference unless you're really, separated for years on end or something like that. But if this is some kind of a temporary opportunity, and you're allowing a relationship to take precedence over your career, and it's because you're afraid of losing the person, them cheating on you, then you probably don't trust that person. And that's what you need to focus on. Because the Nine of Cups in the past position, you can feel this sense of like, my dreams are coming true. I'm getting what I wanted. But as often happens, when we get what we want, we're afraid of losing it. Right after we get it, we're like afraid of losing it. So this is why there's a thing in, I guess you would just call it yogic philosophy, called equanimity, which is that whatever happens in your life, even if it's like a really good thing like the Nine of Cups, because that's the wish fulfillment card. And that could portend very good circumstances. But you are unmoved by that. Even if something good happens, you don't allow that to override everything, so that you act in a fear-based way. Because that's what it really is. When you're not accepting, or you're kind of like rearranging your life to prevent somebody from stealing your man. That's why I would say with the Empress card, because she is like a temptress type of a person, then that is, that can be problematic. Unless it's that you are having an affair and you're not sure that you want to stay married. I guess that's a possibility. And in that case, the spiritual message would be that you have to choose. You may be juggling two relationships. And, and I think that, the Empress in that challenge position for a Libra is problematic in the sense that I remember when I was first doing this and learning myself about the cards and the meanings of the cards. And I was always associating the Empress with Taurus. Every book that I found said Taurus, and it's, Venus, and it's Earth Mother. There's an earthy quality. And somebody wrote to me and insisted that it was also Libra. And I insisted that it was Taurus. And then I found something that included Libra, and I wrote and I said, well, you're right. It has Libra. But you know what? I still do not associate the Empress with Libra, because Libra is ethereal in the sense that it's an air sign. And, I think that the challenge of Libra women who are interested in men is not to try to conform to a stereotypical ideal of what a woman is. Because really, Libra is a masculine sign. Even though it's ruled by Venus, it's a masculine sign. So a lot of Libra women will want that young, career. The career is young. It's like out in the world. It's young. And that idea of being the Earth Mother who is at home, maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like, maybe this is about feeling a sense of pressure from the indoctrination of the church and society itself, the tradition of what a woman is, a mother. Maybe you feel like if you're a career woman and you have these great career opportunities, that you can't be a mother too. And you have this, rigid notion of that, or that you never will be a mother and you never will get married because you're just too into your career. And that's not true either. The advice is the High Priestess: connect to your higher self. That's the best way to learn about yourself and learn what you're about and learn what's really important in life. Too much emphasis on other people's opinions, whether it be the clergy, whether it be your parents. When am I going to have a grandchild? When are you going to get married? You're already 35 years old. You're not getting any younger. Those kinds of pressures. I think that this reading is especially important for female Libra people who are women, female women, who are, kind of feeling like oddballs because maybe you're not married or you want to be married, but you don't, all those different permutations. You're married, but you want to explore your career more. You don't want to have a child just yet. Or you want to have a child, but your partner wants you to stay home and you don't want to be a stay-at-home mother. You want to have a child, but you want to also have a career. Those kinds of things. And the pressure others are placing on you. So go within and see what makes sense to you and make sense in the higher, the grand scheme of things, not just the actual situation at hand. But what are the repercussions for the long term? If you have a career that is really doing well right now, will you be okay in 10 years or 5 years or 10 years if you still are not coupled and you still don't have a child? Will you feel like you missed out? Or will you be fulfilled in your career? I mean, these are important questions to ask, but ask them from a spiritual perspective. Ask your higher self. The outcome is the Queen of Swords. This is a great card for making decisions. We always talk about Libra having a bit of a challenge making decisions. Intelligent. You're so intelligent that you can see all sides of an issue. That's why. So it's not because you're just wishy-washy. It's because you really can see different sides of things. And yet emotions can sometimes obscure what is the better route to take. And so this Queen of Swords is you being empowered to make a decision that is based on what is good for you, not what feels, your emotions are leading you to, but your logic is telling you is the right thing to do. And so yeah, I mean, when with the Two of Pentacles, there might be some situation that you have to kind of make a decision about. But I feel like you're going to be able to make a good one because you're not going to be manipulated. I mean, that's the other thing too, that nobody else is going to necessarily have that hold over you where they can kind of tell you, what you're doing is right or or it's wrong or anything like that. And that's important. Okay, Libra, that's what I have for you. I hope that you enjoy this. If you'd like a private reading, the link is below. I wish you a wonderful month of April. Take care. Bye.